Hey guys, welcome to the new episode of Pod Shots. I'm Madiha and I'll be the moderator of the day. Today in the panel we have a group of interesting people with us, people who like to call themselves as those of culture. We have Jatin Bhattu, Safan Hassan and Nasrullah. These personalities are very famous in and around the campus. Yeah, so the topic of today's podcast revolves around the Eastern pop culture and the stereotypes associated with it. And by Eastern pop culture, I just mean anime, guys. So let's get started.
Well, like I said, the perfect way to get into it. By the way, anyone who's listening, this is take 65. But the perfect way to get into it is to identify exactly what is an anime, right? And we found out that what Nasrullah saw first, the first anime that he saw, which was this one, Avatar: The Last Airbender, is the perfect thing that blurs the lines between what is an anime and what isn't an anime. So according to me, I would classify Avatar as an anime for sure. I think the animation style, the target demographic, I would say it's an anime. What would you guys say, and why?
See, there are fine lines that differentiate an anime from a cartoon. Like, anime looks more realistic than a cartoon.
Well, no, it doesn't, right? Do you really think so?
See, when you compare cartoons with anime and then juxtapose it with human attire, human life, anime is something that is very closely similar to human life.
No way, man. Come on.
That's
They're
just,
both very like different from reality.
So
uh,
basically, we are here to say cartoon is shitty and anime is better. So
yeah,
stick to that.
that's the whole
Right?
point. Okay, like how did you guys get into anime? Because I am a person that has been watching anime since my childhood. Like I started from Pokemon. Yeah, Safan.
Did we go over this?
Peak
We
65, like
recorded
I
it.
said.
55.
Peak 65.
So yeah, for the 35th time, I watched Anohana as my first anime. Why? Because I was jobless as fuck. I'm like, why not? Let's give this kids shit a kids thing a try. So turns out it's not. I cried. So yeah,
Everyone,
mm, turns
please
out
note
anime
down.
is not so bad after all.
Safan cries. He's a human after all.
Mm, what-
I doubt it.
Yeah, after that I became heartless. So
But yeah, another point. One of the points we made in Take 16 was that the most common misconception with anime is that it's for kids, but it surely isn't.
Yeah,
Like one of the greatest advantages anime has is that since it's animated, the producers can get away with so much gore and darkness that a normal show just couldn't, right?
In my opinion, animes are basically animated TV shows, you
For
know,
sure, that's
yeah,
exactly what it
sure.
is, right?
That's the definition.
because see, the thing is, let's take Japan into consideration. I mean, that's where anime was basically born. You know, it was born out of comics, manga, and then later on, anime came out. Over there, the demographic is usually, you know, high schoolers or teenagers who are really into this kind of stuff, and then
Shonen,
they
right?
stick
Basically,
to it. Sorry, what?
Shonen.
that demographic is called shonen, right? Like young men.
Yeah, young man, exactly. Shonen. I did not want to get into the technical side of it, so
Yeah.
that's why. The thing is, and they stick to it because they have a rich history with that thing, right? And thing is, with everyone else, what we grew up watching, I mean, cartoon like, they've been like cartoon, just simply put cartoons, things
Yeah.
that only could relate to kids. But as we grew up, we realized that there are even TV shows which are animated. Take Rick and Morty for example. Rick and Morty, Family
Yeah.
Guy, Simpsons, these are all TV shows. They're considered TV shows. There's the thing, they're animated and they're the reason why they're so popular is because people can fantasize, people's fantasies is being put in the form of animated form. I mean, you can't do that as much with real life scenarios.
I'm really glad you brought up Rick and Morty, Family Guy, American Dad, F is
Yep.
for Family. Because look, according to you, anyone on the panel, according to you guys, what is what are or is the clear distinctions between a show like Rick and Morty or Avatar or Family Guy or South Park and a show like Naruto or Fairy Tail, One Piece. What's that defining feature of anime that makes it anime and not a cartoon? Because if you say Japan, it doesn't make much sense to me.
I know. I was just bringing up the fact that that's where it was originated from. The term
No,
anime.
that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying, according to you, what separates an anime from a cartoon?
This is open for
Yep.
everyone though. This question.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah. So yeah, anyone can intervene.
I'm sure Safan would say curvy woman, but I don't know.
Okay, fine.
Oh boy.
Please
Uh,
refrain from using such words. You can use
I
it.
didn't say anything profane. Come on, don't be a prude.
See, Madhya is a moderator, so she's forced to do this.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my job. Okay,
Anyway,
Safwan.
back to the question. What separates an
No,
anime from a cartoon?
basically, cartoon is what people designate as something for children, but anime for me is
Really, man?
even
Rick and
though
Morty,
it's
South Park, they're for
animated.
kids?
No, that's the designated notion for it.
Yeah.
But once I started watching anime, my whole perception changed. Like you can relate to some stories, you get in depth with the character. Like heck, you even cry. Like
Wait,
everyone's
let me-
watched
let me-
Naruto here.
Burst of emotions. Yeah.
That's because
I need you guys to dumb this down for me. So let me just take a specific example. Rick and Morty, is it anime or not?
it's a cartoon. It's an animated.
Cartoon.
I would consider that as a TV show, if you ask me.
It's an animated cartoon.
All TV show is everything, right, man? TV show is everything.
Yeah.
You can't say TV show.
Okay, fine. If you're putting it that way, yeah, sure. It can be considered as
anime
an
or cartoon.
Cartoon.
Anime.
I'll consider that as an.
So
Cartoon.
Madhya says cartoon, Nasrullah says anime, and what does Safwan say?
Anime.
Hey.
Anime. Right, wait. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? The lines are blurred and no one knows exactly what it is. But if I had to say it, I would say the difference between an anime and a cartoon is that an anime is usually something which is chronological, like for example a cartoon, right? Like Tom and Jerry. There's no connection between fucking one episode and the next.
There's
Right?
no
Like,
story. There's no plot to it.
yeah, exactly. So I would say
Exactly.
anything animated which has a connecting plot, an overarching plot line, would be considered an anime to me. So like this would exclude things like The Simpsons, South Park. Then it would include things like Rick and Morty, even Rick and Morty, right? There is no
Yeah.
like central plot to Rick and Morty. Every episode is new. There's a new small thing. There are some themes, right? Like Rick being a bad grandpa, Jerry being
Yeah.
like a bad father. There's themes
They're
to
all
it. But
connected in the long run.
See, for me,
That's
the
what
main.
that's the plot line. He's trying to kill the Fire Lord, right? I mean, from the starting of the show.
Yeah.
So, like, what I would say, any animated show with an overarching plot line that's continuous is an anime, and anything else isn't.
Sure, I can live with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
The most important thing about anime is it is very expressive when it comes to facial expressions and all.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
in cartoons, you don't find much of facial expression, and the most interesting aspect of anime is it harbors more of the philosophical what do you call it, situations from the I can't put it in words.
When I started looking into how an actual anime is made, I was so surprised to find out the amount of work and detail that goes into creating something so
Hell yeah, man.
minuscule. Okay, so tiny. It's like
Yes.
I mean, I was simply, astonished. I was like, yo, what the heck's going on? This amount of work, this effort just to create a 12 episode series that is like half an hour episode each. I thought that would be like completely, easy or, doable. But then it requires a lot of effort. And, I can't just, per se, like, I can't just rat out people's efforts, just by calling it it's a cartoon and saying stuff like no, I can't watch it, it's too dumb, it's too childish for me.
It actually helped us move ahead in our lives actually. Like we learned how to make decisions, we learned how to overcome losses, we learned
Yep.
different philosophies that
Hell yeah, man.
actually use in real life. We learned about Japanese culture. Who would have known
Exactly.
what a dango is, what a kimino is? Yeah.
That's the see anime low key, connects us to the Japanese culture as well. If we're talking about Japanese anime in particular right now, okay, I mean, in general, it connects us to any sort of culture from wherever it originates from. I mean,
Yeah.
the amount of realism they try to show in an anime regarding, let's take a slice of life anime, for example. The the story or the plot behind a high school kid, going through all these let's say emotional issues. I mean, all of us as high schoolers, we were all teenagers, we were all unsteady. We had all these thoughts going on in our head. We were like slowly getting into the mature side of adulthood and everything. And when I was watching anime, they were like showcasing exactly these things which we were
Going through.
facing.
Yeah.
Those things were actually being portrayed, and they in a way showed me how to deal with these problems.
So basically, you're saying anime is very relatable.
Exactly, it's very relatable.
Though the storylines might be extreme, we don't
Yeah,
have a
no
chance
doubt about
in
that.
real life.
They have to have some sort of fan service, right? I mean, to get the people involved.
Okay, let's
So like
talk.
you guys,
Okay.
all of us, we love watching anime. We understand how the value it brings. But when you have to rope someone new in, right? What do you
Yeah.
do? What do you recommend? How do you do it, right? For me personally, my go-to thing is I just say watch Death Note first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not.
definitely.
Everyone, because like that's something which everyone can enjoy, and it's really
Yeah,
short. The main
suggest
thing
an
is it's short.
anime. Yep,
It's
suggest
short.
an anime you think which is good, if and more likely they're about to find it good, and then they'll get into it. That's the thing which I usually do as well.
See, but we have a genius among us called Madiha. Like she recommended
Who's
Boku
my
no Pico to Pradyumna, which is basically a Yuri anime where
Oh my
men cross
god.
dress as women, but you can't really differentiate, so you're gay.
see
Oh my
that's
god.
that's the culture.
See,
That's
that's the
the
bad
first.
part.
That's
Madiha
the
is the bad part of the anime community.
shut up.
So
That's
we
the first
disregard
thing
her.
anyone. That's the first thing anyone does when someone asks
But
you for
again,
suggestions. This is
but getting into it,
completely
right?
yeah.
Like the fact that people think it's for children is so comical to me because anime has all of this shit. It has super like gruesome, gory, dark stuff that kids should not be watching. Like just the irony of thinking that
Yep.
kids should watch anime is really
These kind
ridiculous
of
to me.
people say anime is for kids, then go watch chick flicks, man. Fuck.
Okay,
For
okay.
real, dude. Anime is for kids, but I'll go watch Friends. I mean, come on. Ridiculous.
Let's just talk about the stereotype that revolves around anime. Like I've come across this stereotype that people say anime is something that a certain someone watches in order to escape reality. What do you have to say about that? Like every TV show, every movie person, you watch
Yeah,
something in order to get rid of the hardships you're facing in this life. Like why do you think people watch movies just before their exams?
dude, unless it's like a documentary or some shit, right? Any media has to escape the real world. I mean, unless it's like education or documentary or something like that.
Yeah, even I would partially agree with that, because my main motive behind it would be, to escape reality, to,
Yeah,
get into my fantasy world, go to my happy place, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I want to
dude,
do.
I'm screaming with Goku, man. Like I'm giving him the spirit bomb energy. I'm doing all that shit. I'm not in my world anymore. I'm in his world.
Hashtag
More of a
Weeb alert.
Naruto guy.
I'm going Super Saiyan Black.
Now let's talk about the comparison of anime with hentai.
Wow, that
Wait, didn't you say
escalated
Now we are
quickly.
explain some bad things?
What?
now we are discussing.
Yeah,
Oh,
now we're
Safwan has
talking
entered the chat
about.
now. Safwan
I
has
have
entered the
entered.
chat.
What's up?
Yeah, so what do you feel is the major line that separates anime from hentai? Because hentai is a part of anime. It's a
Yeah,
Okay,
subcategory.
first of all, the only reason I think hentai exists is because things are censored in Japan. If you know what I'm saying, right? Japanese content is pixelated, and so when people want to, get when people need something, right? They use hentai instead because it's not pixelated.
Yeah.
You can go wild with your wildest imagination in it.
Even in
And
hentai, the
difference,
men's genitals are still
Censored.
oh my
censored.
god.
You've clearly not seen enough. I'll
Exactly. I
send
was
you
going to
links
say
after
that.
this.
I'm sure you've never seen my tentacle shit, so just stay in your noob zone. But yeah,
Getting hot in here.
the difference is obvious, right? I mean, that's not even a good question. The difference is anime does not revolve around sexual fantasy. If I could be that crass.
You know what I would say? Hentai is one of the genres. You know,
Yeah.
it's not just an anime. It's a genre.
Yeah. That's better. That's better actually.
Anime can be classified into many things. It can be branched out to many genres: adventure, drama, romance, slice of life. I've got everything written down. Just don't worry about it. Horror, grotesque, anything. Just think about it, and it exists.
Yeah.
And you know,
Like,
yeah,
why
go
do you
ahead, go ahead.
guys watch anime though? I watch it for the plot. For a
It's not even a meme. I really do watch it for the plot. I mean, dude, the stories are so good, dude. Like the story of Naruto was so nice. This child who was a like whose parents got killed and had to overcome every hardship along the way to become the greatest ninja of all time. I mean, come on, such an amazing story.
Zero to woke.
Zero to work.
That's
I personally love Naruto because I was at the age when I started where I grew up with Naruto. In the
Yeah.
original Naruto, I was his age. When Naruto Shippuden came along, I was again like I was 16th birthday, just like same time as him. And like I grew up with that, and I loved it, and I got into it, and it just was beautiful, man. Naruto is amazing, but it's like super long, has lots of fillers, and I wouldn't recommend it to people.
that's the thing about anime, na?
takes us through a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
know,
Burst of
dude,
emotions.
sadness, anger, like it's so good.
It gives the
And
Like
coming
how
back to Avatar: The Last Airbender, this show, dude, it looks like it's a normal show, right? But if you think about it, it includes imperialism, genocide, industrialization. Like
everything. Yep. History.
there's so much in this show, man. I mean, and that's what if you just if you judge a book by its cover, you'll never know it. You have to take that delve into an anime, which is actually good for you to understand how amazing it is. And segueing from that, what is your favorite anime? Safwan.
It's a tough one. I have many favorites. I'd
Pick
go with
One go-to
Naruto.
anime, Naruto. It's either Naruto or
Just beautiful.
Gintama. Naruto because I've learned a lot from it. Gintama because of the comedial aspects of it. But at the same time, it doesn't fail to show the real story, the dark side of an anime. I love dark
Jatin,
anime.
yours?
Mine, well, I would say like all time, like definitely
Dragon Ball.
Naruto. Definitely Naruto all time as an anime. But then like as of right now, My Hero Academia, man. Fucking it's the bomb, dude.
Good
Is,
choice. It's
is
gonna
this
cross.
Gen's Naruto?
Yeah, is this Gen's Naruto?
What about
Basically
you?
like Generation Z's Naruto. Like it's so good.
Yeah. For me, it's a completely different genre actually. It's a sport genre, and it's called Haikyuu. No, volleyball.
Like,
It's about volleyball. Haikyuu. This anime about volleyball.
What do you guys think is like the most popular anime of like all time for everyone? Like the most watched anime ever?
that's not.
I would say
Death
Dragon
Note
Ball.
would-
Everyone starts with Death Note. That's the thing.
I
Yeah,
would say
starts
Dragon
with
Ball.
Death Note.
Like the whole world has seen Dragon Ball. Like if you
Exactly.
say Goku, everyone knows who it is.
But they have not completed it. That's the thing.
I'm saying the most popular anime. Like, what do you think it is?
Yeah. See, Dragon Ball and the big three, which were like Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece. These anime, sparked
Think
interest in
Pokemon.
almost Many
Pokemon,
exactly.
actually.
Pokemon.
Exactly. I was gonna, say this earlier, but I forgot to say. But every one of us, regardless of whoever we are or wherever we are, we've watched anime at least once in our life, but we haven't realized it yet.
We associate it with cartoon. That's the problem.
Exactly, we associated that with cartoons. We watched Pokemon, we watched Naruto, we watched freaking Yu-Gi-Oh, and the kids they watched Doraemon. That was a freaking anime. People didn't know about it.
Doraemon is
It's
an
actually called
anime.
Doraemon.
Shinchan is an
But
anime.
wait, hold up. Doesn't Doraemon and Pokemon, not the others, Doraemon and Pokemon, don't they go against the definition of anime we established because they don't have a overarching plot line? Every episode is new for those things too, right?
Even Doraemon.
Uh, for Doraemon, yeah, maybe, but then for Pokemon, it had a plot, dude. It just had different seasons. That's all.
Yeah,
I don't watch it much. I only play the games of Pokemon. I didn't watch the anime much, but
Yeah, that's the thing. And most of us, got into anime because of games.
hell yeah, man, legit, dude.
I mean,
I swear to God,
I remember, freaking
Tekken.
jamming with Dragon Ball Xenoverse and all that game, which
Dude, yeah, dude. I swear to God, my entire love from Dragon Ball, I would say it's one of my most loved animes of all time. My love for Dragon Ball came from one game, Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Budokai Tenkai. Oh man,
Holy
nostalgia.
dude, that was the best game, dude. I had on my Nintendo Wii. It was amazing.
It was really good. I mean, there are many more games, not just for Dragon Ball. Many other
Like,
games.
I was
that-
playing Budokai and I'm like, this is so good. I wonder where they're getting this from. And then I'm like, oh, this is an anime. I should watch it. And then like,
Oh, yeah,
that just
exactly.
like spilled out. It was so good, man.
When the game is over, you crave for more, and then when you start
Yeah,
researching, you
exactly,
find out this-
exactly.
Yep, and then you get into it. That's the thing.
there's also one thing, people associate a community by judging the kind of fans it has. Like if it has
Yep.
toxic fans, you wouldn't consider watching something because that person is persistently telling you to watch it. You won't watch
So
it.
basically, like K-pop people, right? Yeah, what the hell, dude? What? Where is BTS coming from, dude? Left wing. I mean, I'm looking left and right, and they're like everywhere, man. And people are like willing to like cut their arms for them and shit. I'm like, what?
The only problem I have with
Army
people who
over
don't watch
here.
anime is they feel superior. Like they're like, we
Yeah,
don't watch
exactly.
anime. Like
Exactly.
we're adults,
For sure,
we're
for sure.
mature.
They haven't seen it yet. They have some kind of ideas they've developed on their own about anime.
It's basically the platform battle. Like recently, YouTubers, TikTok. They think TikTok is superior, or someone else thinks YouTube is superior because
Everything
their
revolves
ideology.
around profiling. Assuming
Yeah.
a thing straight by just looking at them. It seems cartoonish, it's childish, and the people who usually watch it, not gonna lie, and don't feel offended. Any of my otaku friends out there, we all were usually, the people who started with anime were all, the shy or the most introverted people I could ever find in my class and everything.
First
Shots
time-
fired, I know. Shots fired, people being triggered, not gonna lie. My entire friend community that got me into it were most of these people from it. Not, I'm being out with it.
Yeah, that's actually one of the stereotypes I've come across.
This
Like,
is Kuram coming out. Okay.
yeah, that
I'm coming out of the closet, people.
people who watch anime are supposed to be introverted, is what they say. Introverted,
Yeah.
nerd, and awkward, socially awkward.
Socially
We have
awkward,
Jatin
socially-
here, so he defies
I
all
was
of
gonna
it.
say, we have the Dank Lord Safwan over here,
It's
and then
very,
he's an anime fan.
it's very individually subjective if you ask me.
Yeah.
A person's
Yup.
personality.
But like speaking of being socially awkward, introverted, right? Honestly, for me, anime has allowed me to socialize a lot. Like, for example, like when I go to Comic Con, right? I am able to talk to people about anime because it's something that it's a conversation starter. In my very own class in Usmania, when I first got in, I saw someone in the back bench watching Dragon Ball Super. And then I brought it up. I started talking about it. It made a friendship come out of it. I can't tell you how many friendships I've made because of anime.
Same.
Like,
The people who are in the panel right now, I've made friendship with them because of anime. Like, we'll just take the conclusions of the podcast today. Like, why do you feel people should watch anime, and like how wrong are the stereotypes? Just start one by one.
I think people who think it's a cartoon are really wrong because it's like I said, it's geared towards adults. A lot of it is, and I think people should watch it because I think it's one of the best forms of media available today. If you're already watching TV shows and movies, animes can give you a much better experience if you find the right one for you.
Yeah. Khurram?
My answer also the same. No,
LMAO,
okay.
same.
Okay, jokes apart, no, yeah, I mean what Jatin said was half of my entire thought about it. That's basically what I think. And what I would like to suggest the people out there is that stop profiling. Okay, think of
Yes.
it, yeah, and then think of it at using a greater mind and a greater perspective. Anime is not just about childish things. It's got more to it. It's got plot. It's got every other genre in it. And like just be just start with it, at least just give it a try before saying something about it. Stop being so judgmental.
Safan?
Damn. Quorum made some strong points. So I'd like to conclude by making it more relevant to our times. We live in times where Black Lives Matter and people like that a lot. So
Mhm.
even
Yep.
anime matters.
What?
It's
Hashtag
not just
anime
for
life.
kids.
What kind of a conclusion is that?
And if you still aren't convinced, hentai.
Hentai.
That's
Yep.
good.
That's the genre for you.
If anyone's willing to give it a go, like I would advise you to start with Death Note. This episode will be uploaded on IGTV and YouTube. That's it, guys. Thank you. Goodbye. Sayonara. Also, take care. Stay safe.